What's going on, guys, and welcome back again to yet another Road to the World Series gameplay. Today we are going to be playing the Chicago White Sox and Wilder Alvarez. I decided to simulate some games in order to get us closer to the World Series. We are currently 75-40, 9 games ahead of the Minnesota Twins. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Ready to go here at US Cellular
We have Brian Roberts
Joe
leading
Buck here
off.
coming at you live, and what a day it is for baseball. Ground ball
It's going to be a leadoff ground ball to the first baseman Abreu, who makes the play.
Stepping up to the plate.
We have Anthony Rizzo up now.
Here's the windup and the pitch. He's got some real
That ball is hit deep into right field, but he makes the catch.
2 outs. He's standing back in the batter's box. Here's the windup and the pitch. He just missed the plate. He's in a full windup. That's a strike. 1-1. He delivers. He's got some real.
That is going to be popped up, and he makes the catch. A very quick inning to bring up the bottom half of for the White Sox. Blake Snell leads the major leagues with 153 strikeouts. He's also pitched 159 2/3 innings, has a 1.27 whip, and a 3.04 earned run average. We're going to start him off with a slider low and outside. Not even close. We're going to move on to fastball again at the same place.
That was close, but a foul ball. He delivers.
And we struck him out on 3 pitches.
1 out.
We have Tim Anderson up now. He leads the American League with 174 hits.
He just held off on that one. He's in a full windup.
It's a ground ball to Baez, who makes a nice little play to get the second out of the inning. We have Adam Eaton now.
Here's the windup and the pitch.
That is a curveball for strike one.
He delivers.
It's a ground ball to Baez, who makes the play.
The tag just in time. He retired the side.
We have Mike Trout up now.
The batter stepping up to the plate.
He leads the American League with 95 RBIs.
Here's the windup and the pitch. He's got some real.
That ball is hit deep into right center field,
He hit that one
right off the wall.
Runner on second. He's standing back.
We are going to attempt to steal third, as it is very early in the game.
He's in a full windup. Batter's got a good eye. Ball 1. Here's the windup and the pitch. He just missed the plate. Ball 2. He delivers. Takes a deep throw to third.
And we're safe with a glitch in the game that has Mancata not able to make a tag. And a 4-pitch at bat for a walk. We are going to attempt a double steal here, as AJ Pollock is very fast.
He's in a full line and his deep throw to second base.
And we're safe both at second and at home to make it a 1-0 game. We have Albert Pujols up now.
He swung out of his shoes.
Was not prepared to swing there as he threw 5 consecutive balls.
Called strike. 1 and 2. He's in a full line. Runners go. He's got some real power.
It is going to be a fly ball to very shallow center field.
He tracked that one all the way. 1 out.
We
Runner
have
on second.
Javier Baez up now.
Back in the batter's box. And a deep foul ball. He delivers. Grounder up the middle.
So we grounder up the middle, and we make him throw to third, even though we were not actually going to run to third.
1 out. Runners at first and second.
We have runners at first and second over here now.
He wheels and throws to second. He delivers.
That is going to be a sacrificed ground ball to have runners at second and third for Paul Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt is hitting .347 on the season, a very impressive feat.
Throw to first, easy out. He retired the side.
We have Eloy Jimenez up now.
The batter stepping up to the plate. He delivers. Takes the pitch.
And a hard slider for ball one. We're going to attempt the same pitch except a little bit higher, hopefully for strike one. Indeed, strike one.
1-1. He delivers.
Strike two. Let's see if we can strike him out with a curveball, high and outside. And we do. We have Orta up now. We're going to start him off with a curveball low and outside. Strike one. Another curveball high and inside.
Here's the windup and the pitch.
For strike two. We're going to strike him out with a curveball low and outside.
And the pitch. He just carved up that batter. 2 outs.
We have Avisail Garcia up now.
He's in a full windup.
It is a curveball for strike one.
Strike one. He delivers.
A slider for strike two.
He delivers.
And we strike him out with a curveball high and outside. We have Brian Roberts up now. He leads the major leagues in stolen bases.
He just held off on that one. He delivers. Takes the pitch for a ball outside.
It's currently 2-0.
He's in a full windup. He just held off.
It is currently 3-0. We'll be taking a pitch here, as Roberts does not have a very good power. That just hit the top of the strike zone for strike one. That ball is hit deep into right field, and he makes the catch, somehow. We have Anthony Rizzo up now. And he lines one into left field for a single.
1 out. Runner on first. The batter stepping up to the plate.
That ball is hit deep into right center field for a double, and a run-scoring double at that. It is now 2-0, with a runner on second and 1 man out.
He's standing back in the batter's box. Ground ball between first and second.
Once again, we fooled the second baseman into throwing to third base when we weren't really running to third base.
He's standing back in the batter's box. He's in a full windup. He's got some real
that ball is lined into left center field for what will hopefully be a 2 RBI double. It is. It is now 4-0. We have Albert Pujols up now.
He's in a full windup. Throw to first.
And we get to third base on the ground ball.
2 outs. Runner on third.
We have Javier Baez up now. That may score a run if he gets to first base on time. He doesn't, and that's going to be the third out of the inning to bring up the Chicago White Sox.
Here's the windup and the pitch.
It's a slider for strike one.
He's in a full windup.
A curveball for strike two. And hopefully a slider low and outside for strike three. That's the 5th strikeout of the game for Blake Snell. We have Jose Abreu up now.
He delivers. That's a strike.
It's a curveball for strike one.
He's in a full windup.
A changeup for strike two. And a fastball low and outside for strike three. That's the 6th strikeout of the game.
He's standing back in the batter's box.
A slider for strike one.
He's in a full windup.
And a slider for strike two.
Strike two.
And a fastball low and outside.
Pop up to right.
Hit popped up. What a catch by AJ Pollock.
The team will be coming up.
We have my creative player up now. He's batting pretty horribly on the season. But that is going to be a single and maybe a double if he gets there in time. He doesn't. He's thrown out, trying to stretch it into a double. We have Paul Goldschmidt up now.
That was close, but a foul ball. He delivers. He is really
It's a foul ball. It's now 0-2.
He tracked that one right off the bat.
We have Brian Roberts up now.
He's in a full
He has
windup.
25 stolen bases on the season. And he lines that one to Anderson.
The team will be coming up
We
to
have
bat.
Ray Durham up now.
He's standing back in the batter's box. He delivers.
A slider for strike one.
Here's the windup and the pitch.
And that's going to be lined into Roberts' mitt for the first out.
He's standing
We have
back in
Tim
the batter's
Anderson
box.
up now.
Here's the windup and the pitch. Called strike.
A slider for strike one.
He delivers. He swung out of his shoe.
That's going to be a curveball for strike two.
He delivers.
And a changeup for a ground ball to Rizzo, who makes the very easy play.
Standing back
We have
in the
Adam
batter's box.
Eaton up now.
Here's the windup and the pitch.
That is a curveball for strike
Called
one.
Strike. Strike one. He delivers.
Another curveball, this time flied into center field.
He pounded that one
This is going to
right
be the
to
first hit of the game for the White
Two
Sox.
outs. Runner on first. He's standing back in the batter's box. Called strike. Strike
We got
one.
him for strike one.
He's in a full windup. Swing and a miss. Strike
Swing
two.
and a miss, strike two. And now once again, a fastball high and outside
Delivers.
for strike three. That's the seventh strikeout of the game for
Standing
Blake
back
Snell.
in the batter's box. He's in a full
Rizzo
windup.
is batting 300 on the season.
He's got some real
And he
pop.
lines that one into left center field for a single.
The manager's making a call out to the bullpen.
We have Buster Posey up now.
He's in a full windup.
Lined to
Glove
Durham.
for an out. One out. Runner on first.
We have Mike
Standing
Trout
back
up now.
in the batter's box.
He's gotten a hit in his last 5 at-bats.
Called strike. Strike
He
one.
takes that one for strike one.
Here's the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss, strike two.
He's in a full wind and he just carved up that.
Strike him out, throw him out, a double play.
The team will be coming up to bat. He's standing back in the batter's box. He delivers. Called
We have a
strike.
curveball for strike one,
He's in a full windup.
a slider
Swung
for
out of
strike
his
two,
shoes. Strike two.
and we're going to try to finish him off with a fastball in and
He's in
high.
a full windup. He gets fooled easily.
It's the 8th strikeout of the
One
game
out.
for
He's
Blake Snell.
standing back in the batter's box. He's in a full windup. That's a strike.
It's a changeup for strike one,
He delivers. Swing and
a
a miss.
fastball for strike two,
Here's the windup and the pitch.
and a slow curveball for strike three. 6 pitches, 2
Batter
strikeouts.
stepping up to the plate.
That
Here's
is
the
a
windup
slider
and the pitch.
in the low outside corner for
Called
strike one.
Strike one. Here's the windup and the pitch.
A fastball high and inside for strike two. This is 8 pitches and 8 strikes. If we get a strikeout over here, it will be our first immaculate inning of the last many games.
He's in a full windup.
And we struck him out. That's 9 pitches, 3 strikeouts, an immaculate inning. What a perfect pitching performance by Blake Snell.
He's in a full windup.
We have AJ Pollock up now.
He couldn't hold up on that swing. Strike one. Here's the windup and the pitch. He swung out of his
Swing and a miss, strike
Strike.
two.
Here's the windup and the pitch. He just belted
That ball is hit
that
deep into left field,
right into his
but
glove.
Jimenez
for an
is
out.
there to make that out.
One out. He's standing
We have
back in the batter's
Albert
box.
Pujols
Here's
up
the
now.
windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. He delivers. was close, but a foul ball. Here's the windup and the pitch.
That ball is lined to left field for a single. He's going to try to stretch it into double, but changes his mind, and for good reason. We have Javier Baez up now. He's going to try to get on base with a bunt.
He's in a full windup. He couldn't hold up on that swing.
He misses the bunt for strike one.
He's in a full windup. A high, hard one.
And hits that ball deep into right center field for his 17th home run of the season. It's now 6-0 Indians.
1 out. He's standing back in the batter's box. He delivers. He couldn't hold up on that swing. Strike one. He delivers. He swung out of it.
Strike two.
He delivers.
And he struck him out on 3 pitches. We have Paul Goldschmidt up now. He's going to try to get on base with a bunt. But it's right back to the pitcher for this third out of the inning. We are now up 6-0 in the middle of the 6th. We have Jose Abreu up now.
He delivers.
A curveball for strike one.
He delivers.
And that's going to be a ground ball to Baez, who makes the play. We have James McCann up now.
In there for a strike.
That's a slider for strike one.
He's in a full windup.
And once again, a ground ball to Javier Baez, who makes the play.
Tag in time. 2 outs. The batter's stepping up to the plate. Here's the windup and the pitch.
It's going to be a curveball for strike one.
Strike one. He's in a full windup.
And a hard fastball at the same place for a foul ball for strike two.
He's in a full windup. Batter's got a good eye.
Just missed the strike zone for ball one. And we struck him out the 11th strikeout of the game for Blake Snell. We have Brian Roberts up now.
He delivers. He swung out of his shoes. Strike. He delivers. That's a strike. Strike two.
Is now 0-2 on Brian Roberts.
He just carved up that
And we
batter.
just missed that ball.
And now this call to the bullpen.
We have Jake Fry up now.
Here's the windup and the pitch.
That ball is hit deep into left field. Just foul.
Batter's got a good eye. 1-1. He's in a full windup.
That ball is going to be popped up
Just ripped down
for
the
a
line.
single.
1 out.
We are going to attempt to get on base with a bunt, as Buster Posey is not a slow runner.
Here's the windup and the pitch. A bunt back to the pitcher.
It's going to be a bunt, but it will only be a sacrifice bunt to put the runner on second
Runner on
base.
second. He's standing back in the batter's box. He delivers.
And he just made contact with it to foul it off.
That was close.
It's now 0-2 with 2 foul balls.
He's in a full windup. He is
3
really
foul balls
making
now.
the pitcher work this inning. He delivers. He just carved
And
up that
4
batter.
pitch strikeout, even though 3 of the pitches were indeed foul
Batter
balls.
stepping up to the plate. He delivers.
It is a curveball for strike one.
Here's the windup and the pitch. He swung out of
A
his
fastball
shoes.
for strike two. This is going to be the last inning for Blake Snell. And he struck him out.
1 out. He's standing back in the batter's box. Here's the windup and the pitch. He just held off on that one. Ball. He delivers.
Ground ball to Roberts,
Throw to first.
who makes the easy play.
2 outs. He's standing back.
We have Eloy Jimenez up now.
Here's the windup and the pitch.
That is a curveball
Pitch
for strike one.
Strike one. He's in a full windup. Now that
It's going to be a ground ball. Should be a double. But he stays on first.
Throw to first. 2 outs. Runner on first. The batter's stepping up to the plate. Called strike. Strike 1. He's got a full windup. Swing and a miss.
It's now 0-2.
He delivers. He gets pulled easily.
13 strikeouts on the game for Blake Snell in a 7 shutout inning. We have AJ Pollock up now.
That was close, but a foul ball. He's in a full windup. A bunt back to the pitcher.
If someone could please suggest MLB perfect inning to make it significantly easier to get on base with a bunt, it will be greatly appreciated.
Pop up to right.
It is going to be lined with straight to Garcia for the second out of the inning.
He delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Here's the windup and the pitch.
That ball is hit deep into left field, but Jimenez makes the catch.
The batter's stepping up to the plate.
We'll call on Kelvin Herrera to hopefully finish the 8th inning.
And now this call to the bullpen. Here's the windup and the pitch.
And he fouls it off for strike 2.
He delivers. He swung out of his shoe.
Curveball for strike 2.
Here's the windup.
He makes a mistake pitch, but doesn't take care of it, and that's gonna be the first out of the inning.
Stepping up to the plate. Here's the
And it's back-to-back mistake pitches, and he hits it deep into center field for a home run.
It's a solo home run. 1 out. He's standing back in the batter's box.
We're gonna go for a slider outside. He fouls it off. We're gonna go for the same pitch, and he fouls it off once again. Once again, we're gonna go for the same pitch, and he hits it into right center field. And he throws to the cutoff man to keep it for a double.
The batter's stepping up to the plate.
And another mistake pitch, but he takes it for a strike. Another one. That ball is hit deep into right field, but he makes the catch.
Throw to third. 2 outs. Runner on third. He's standing back in the batter's box.
It's going to be a fastball, and he hits that deep into right field for a 2-run home run.
2 outs.
Clearly, Kelvin Herrera did not do the job, so we are going to be calling on Pedro Strop.
And they're bringing in the relief pitcher. Here's the windup and the pitch. Perfect.
Slider for strike 1.
Strike 1. He's in a full windup. Called strike.
A splitter for strike 2. And a two-seam fastball low and outside. Just missed the plate.
1 and 2. He's in a full windup.
We struck him out.
He got him.
We have my creative player up now.
He's standing back in the batter's box. Here's the windup and the pitch. Called strike.
And he swung and missed for strike 1 on a fastball right down the middle.
It's a number off the end of the bat.
Pops it up right to Durham for the first out of the inning. We have Paul Goldschmidt up now. Give me a ground ball to Moncada, who makes the play. We have Bummer up now. That's a very unfortunate name. Some would even say that it is a bummer name.
Throw to first, made the tag just in time. The team will be coming up to bat. He's standing back in the batter's box.
Strop is looking for his 44th save of the season. That is going to be a little nubber, but he gets on base.
He's standing back in the batter's box. He delivers. He couldn't hold up on that.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Here's the windup and a throw down to second.
He just got on the under the tag for a stolen base.
He delivers.
and we struck him out for the first out of the
Runner
inning.
on second. He's standing back in the batter's box. That's a strike. Strike one. He's in a full windup. He couldn't hold up on that swing. Strike two. He's in a full windup. Strike.
And we struck him out, the second strikeout of the inning, and the second out as well.
In the batter's box. He delivers.
Slider for strike one.
Strike one. He's in a full windup.
Splitter for strike two.
Strike two.
And a fastball high, very high, just above the strike zone, which he takes for a ball.
One ball, two. He's in a full windup.
And we struck him out, a 3 strikeout inning for Pedro Strop. So we end up winning the game 6-3. Blake Snell obviously takes the MVP award. As for the actual MVP voting, we have the Angels' Mike Trout, then the Astros' Jose Altuve, and then again the Indians' Mike Trout. As usual, we will be simulating the next 2 games of the series. As for the first game, we end up with John Lester against Lucas Giolito. We end up seemingly, for some reason, we end up winning that game 2-1. As our team is significantly better than theirs, I was expecting a bigger margin of runs. We have Jose Quintana versus Jake Arrieta up now. And we win 5-4. As for the simulated game, the Minnesota Twins lost their game. That's gonna do it for the video. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you never miss an upload. That's gonna be it. I'm out. Peace.